My father lives in this house, my mother, and with my mother and father, my brother and my sister, who are both younger to me.
ஃபஸ்ட்டு புதுசில் விட்டப்போ கொஞ்சம் இதாச்சு, பையனை விட்டு பிரிஞ்சு இருக்கிறோமேனு. அப்போ போக போக இவன் நல்லா படிக்கிறப்போ எல்லாருக்கும் சந்தோஷம் இருக்கும், எங்களுக்கு சந்தோஷம் இருக்கும். இங்கே வந்து இங்கிலீஷெல்லாம் பேசி இவங்ககிட்டலாம் பேசுகிறத பார்த்தாக்க எங்களுக்கு ரொம்ப சந்தோஷமாக இருக்கும்.
I like my house. It's not very comfortable, but I know my mom tries to make me feel comfortable over here, even though it's small. And when I grow up, I'll build another house for my mom.
என்ன செய்யறது, கஷ்டமான வேலை தான். பிடிக்குதானா பிடிச்சாலும் பிடிக்கலனாலும் கஷ்டப்பட்டு தான் ஆகணும் இதில்.
ஆனால் உங்களுக்கு வேறு ஏதோ வேலை கொடுத்தோன்னா எந்த வேலை பண்ணுவீங்க?
வேறு எதனா வேலை கொடுத்தாலும் எந்த வேலைனாலும் நான் செய்வேன். என்ன செய்யறது, கல் வரிச்சு மாதிரிலாம் கல் தான் உடச்சிங்க.
India is a country of 1.1 billion people, and still a majority of the people are poor, below $1 a day. 700 million people live in the villages, and many of them are in extreme poverty. The economic expansion that is currently taking place in India as a result of the IT boom and outsourcing and so on has widened the gap between the rich and the poor. The challenge that we face today is how do we bring about prosperity to the hundreds of millions of people whose lives are untouched. The primary mission of the George Foundation is to alleviate poverty in India. The issue of poverty is not one of just employment creation, and there are no easy solutions to poverty either. Education, healthcare, employment, ownership of income generating assets, social justice, gender equality, they are all part of the same issue of poverty. And we have to address all these things together in order to achieve the desired results.
Shanti Bhavan is the jewel in the crown of all the projects of the George Foundation. Our children are from homes below the poverty line, like rag pickers, quarry laborers, sex workers. They are from conditions that are extreme in their poverty and have been so for generations. Our dream is for our children to be happy, to feel a sense of self-worth, to take their place as productive members of society, to hold their heads high, and to certainly lead a better life.
कोई कहे मुहंगो, कोई कहे सुहंगो, लियो री तराजू तोल, कोई कहे कारो, कहे घोरो, लिए री. I'm Karthika and I study in 7th grade. I'm 13 years old and I come from Bangalore. My mom works in a quarry. She tries to earn a living by breaking stones. I have spent most of my time in Shanti Bhavan rather than at home. So I feel Shanti Bhavan is like my home, and all the aunties and teachers, they're just like my parents and they treat me like their own child.
Letting go of children at such a tender age is heartrending for parents, but our parents are actually relieved because they can't feed their children, they can't look after them. They cannot care for them even if they want to. They have absolutely no choice. No water, no electricity. They live under such harsh conditions. So they say, at least you give our children what we cannot. From the children's side, they do find it difficult at first, but it's surprising how quickly they settle down.
Children handle the blade carefully when you take the cross section of the ovary.
I'm dissecting a hibiscus flower, and this exercise tells us to dissect each part of the flower, like example, the epicalyx.
Our children have their own aspirations. They want to be astronauts, scientists, engineers, film stars, presidents. We offer a curriculum that caters to the all-round development of the children. Up to the 5th grade, it is a universal primary school curriculum. But when we get into the middle and high school grades, we try to offer a liberal arts curriculum with a focus on math and science.
My name is Aneet. I study in the 8th grade in Shanti Bhavan. I'm 13 years old. My family, since they're poor, they're living in an urban slum. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. And my daddy is a construction laborer. And my mother, she takes care of my brother and sister at home. My parents are really happy to see me studying well and being brought up in a good school like Shanti Bhavan. My dream is to get into IIT and become a physicist. My favorite part of the day is when I come to the library and I take a book and I start reading the book and get to know new things.
We want our children to live in a clean and aesthetic environment because they can learn that there is another way to live. They don't have to constantly be in squalor and overcrowding.
I'm Derek. I've been working as a volunteer at Shanti Bhavan for 2 months. I'll be here for 1 more month. As the computer teacher working with the older students, it's particularly exciting because it's very project-based right now. We're using Photoshop to edit images and the photographs that we've been collecting. We have a scanner that we've been using to scan some of the art produced by the younger grades.
My name is Haley Rogers, and I'm from the U.S., and I arrived here about 2 months ago. I'm an art education major.
My name's Davina. I'm from England. I'm a design graduate. You just keep on working on this.
When I first came here, I was a little bit nervous to work with the kids, but immediately, the first night I got here, they just surrounded me and said, "What is your name?" and all of this, and they were just so excited that you were here.
Incredibly welcoming.
Yeah,
incredibly welcoming.
Made me feel so at home and so welcome here. I feel just like this is part of my family.
There you go, ready?
We teach our children to respect all faiths, but we do not prevent them from following their own faith, which their family or parents or community has given them. We are not into conversion of any kind, and we try to inculcate universal values such as transparency, forthrightness, honesty, tolerance in our children.